And now that the scene is set, let us hope we find the actor who fits the part. Come in.
Morning, sirs. I'm searching for Captain Basil.
I am he. Your name?
James Lancaster, sir.
I'm sorry, Lancaster, but the berth's been filled.
Oh.
Here's half a sovereign for your trouble.
Oh, thank you very much, sir. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Lancaster was a small pippin of a man with ruddy cheeks and white whiskers. The second fellow was a long, dried-up creature whose name was Hugh Pattins. He also received his dismissal and a half-sovereign. The third applicant was a giant of a man, with a fierce bulldog face framed through a tangle of hair and beard. He dwarfed all of us in the room as he stood there, twisting his cap in his powerful hands, when Holmes asked him for his name.
Patrick Cairns, sir.
Harpooner?
Yes, sir. 26 voyages out of Dundee.
Ready to start with an exploring ship?
I am that.
The wages are £8 a month.
Aye.
Have you your papers?
I have them here.
Yes. They seem to be in order. Yeah. Yes, you're just the man I want. The agreement's on the side table over there, if you'd be good enough to sign it.
I'm sorry, sir. I'm not much with a pen. Where do I put my mark?
Just there.
God, what are you dirty twister?
I'm a police inspector, man. Let go your hold.
And no doubt you recognize this, my good fellow. A service revolver, pointing more or less at your temple. Now, draw back, if you will.
Curse you! No doubt. But my friend Watson here is an ex-army man and so totally impervious to curses. So why don't you just lean yourself back on the carpet? There's nowhere else you're going to go. You all right, Hopkins?
Just a bloody nose, but stop.
Well, your pain will be assuaged, no doubt, by the fact that I've brought your case to a more satisfactory ending.
But how? Oh, I should never have forgotten. I am the pupil, you the master. But even now I don't see what you've done. What does it signify?
That you should never lose sight of the alternative.
Precisely. You were so obsessed with young Nelligan that you could not spare a thought to Mr. Cairns here, the true murderer of Peter Carey.
Now, see here, mister. I killed Peter Carey, not murder. There's a difference.
Then let us hear it.
I knew Black Peter too well. I was ready, all right. It was him or me.
How came you there in the first place?
Yeah. Oh, it all began in '83. He had helped me sit up so I can speak easier, eh?
All right. But no tricks.
There's not much danger of that, is there? So, '83. Aye. August. Peter Carey was master of the Sea Unicorn. I was harpooner. We were caught in some damned rough seas off the Norwegian coast. We picked up this little craft. There's only the one man on it. A landsman and near done in too. The craft was smashed to pieces. All the baggage he had with him was this one tin box.
Nelligan, of course. What happened to him?
He disappeared. Second night in the ship and he disappeared. Fallen overboard in the heavy weather. No sign of the tin box either. Lost at sea, eh? And nobody asked any questions, so back we went to Dundee.
What happened next?
Peter Carey disappeared. That's what happened. Right out of the blue he did it. Disappeared, eh? Come into some money, they said.
But you kept a lookout for him, I'll wager.
Aye, I did. For many a long year.
Yes, and why?
Because I saw something on that second night that nobody else did. Have a bad thirst on me here.
There's some coffee.
Have you nothing stronger? No rum of sorts?
No, afraid not.
Coffee.
I'm afraid you'll have to carry on unslaked, Mr. Cairns.
Aye, so be it. Well, not long back, I finally found out where Black Peter was, through a sailor man he'd met up with in London. So I went down to see him, in his country retreat. Morning, skipper.
Huh?
Fine place you have here. A very fine place.
What the hell are you doing round these parts?
Oh, I just came to say hello to an old shipmate.
Is that so?
Aye, I thought we could have a few yarns together. Talk over old times. Well, you see, nowadays things are hard, Skipper. No like when you made your fortune. Aye, times are hard now.
That's too bad. Oh, good day to you.
I was there when you did
What?
make your fortune. Oh, the sea does take it out of a man. And as I say, times have been hard. Money's short. Money's always so short. Unless you come into some fortune.
Well, I couldn't countenance an old friend in such straits, could I? So now, you see my cabin over there?
Aye, a fine looking place.
You come visit me there this evening. I see you all right.
That's kind of you, Skipper. Out of the goodness of his heart.
So, you went back that evening?
I did. He was waiting for me in the cabin. 3 parts drunk and in a vile temper, but I tried to put a smile on his ugly face. He bade me drink up the rum, smoke my baccy, and we yarned for a bit. But the more he drank, the less I liked the look in his face. He took out a knife, started whittling at a piece of wood. I spotted the harpoon up in the wall from the Sea Unicorn it was, at its name. And I thought I might have need of you, my friend, before this night is out.
So, money you want, eh?
Just to tide me over, like.
I suppose you drunk all yours.
I'm not sure the pot should call the kettle black there, Skipper.
Don't you get insolent with me, man. Remember you tried that once and I flayed the skin off your back?
Aye, but you'd 3 men to hold me down then.
I need no help.
That $10 you have sitting up there seems familiar to me somehow.
Eh?
I saw you in the middle watch, Skipper. The landsman. I saw you tip up his heels and throw him over the rail.
You're a lawyer, Karen.
I always wondered what happened to that box.
There's accidents, a storm. I was trying to save him.
Strange way of doing it.
He just fell overboard.
And my name's Davy Jones. Now look here, Carey. You cough up or else I'll be paying a little visit to the police. Straight, that's how it is. Skipper.
Oh, is that right? So you think I owe you something, do you? You waited all these years and now you think some payment is due. You come sucking up to me like a parasite. You think you can get the better of that Peter, eh? Well, here's a nice and different...
Even now I can hear that scream. I guess between me and my sleep I can tell you. So, I stood there for a minute with his blood splashing all round me. And I took the tin box from the shelf while I had as much right to it as him. And I got myself out of there.
But you left your tobacco pouch behind.
Aye. What a donkey I am.
Yes, indeed. Without that, I would have been sore pushed to find you.
Aye, well, my bad luck.
Or fate.
Whatever. A queer part, though. I just got out the hut when I heard somebody coming, so I hid in the bushes. A man comes along. In he goes, sees Carey, lets out a yowl like a frightened cat and legs it away out of there. Maybe he was after money as well.
The box. Where is it now?
At my lodgings. There's nothing in it.
What?
No money, nothing but paper, certificates. What good are they to me? Well, that's it fair and square. And I say that if I killed Black Peter, the law should give me thanks for I saved them the price of a hempen rope.
It may fit round your own neck.
We'll see about that, Mr. Inspector.
Hopkins, I think it's time you remove Mr. Cairns here. He occupies too large a portion of our carpet.
Yes, of course. Mr. Holmes, you have saved me from a dreadful mistake. And yet...
How did I do it? Simple, really. From the start, it all pointed in one direction. The amazing strength and skill in the use of the harpoon, the rum and water on the table, the sealskin pouch, the coarse tobacco, it all pointed to a seaman and, moreover, one who had been a whaler. I was convinced that the initials PC on the pouch were a coincidence, since Carey seldom, if ever, smoked. It had to be a man of the sea.
But how did you find him?
Your nose is bleeding again, Hopkins.
What? Oh,
Sorry. But how?
Elementary. The only ship Carey ever commanded was the Sea Unicorn. Our man had to be a member of that crew. Now, before you consulted me, Hopkins, and merely from reports in the newspapers, I'd already spent 3 days in wiring to Dundee. At the end of that time, I'd ascertained the names of the crew of the Sea Unicorn in '83. When I found the name of Patrick Cairns among the harpooners, my research was nearing its end. I spent some days in the East End devising a tempting Arctic expedition under the name of Captain Basil, because I was certain that my man was still in London and would be desperate to leave the country, and behold the result.
Wonderful. Sherlock Holmes is indeed the master. I cannot thank you enough, sir. And you, Dr. Watson. You must think me all kinds of a fool.
No, just the one kind.
Come along, Cairn.
One thing, Hopkins. I think some form of apology to young Nelligan might be in order.
Undoubtedly, of course. Come along now, man.
So Sherlock Holmes, eh? Well, at least I was catched by the best.
There was a deal of provocation. You may be lucky with the jury, Cairns.
Luck!
You'll need more than that.
I should have broken your nose, not just bloodied it.
Goodbye, Mr. Holmes. Goodbye, Dr. Watson.
Hopkins?
I shall be in touch with you shortly. As soon as I can.
I doubt it. You'll be too busy taking the credit.
Yeah. So, Watson, all's well that ends well. Wouldn't you say?
Yes, I suppose so. It won't help that poor devil at the bottom of the sea very much, but as you say, Holmes, we must live in the present and make up for the past as best we can. Rest in peace, Mary. My beloved wife. Rest in peace.
Watson? I wondered if I might find you here, Watson.
Yes, well, chrysanthemums. They were always her favourite. Come along then, Holmes.
Sometimes I feel quite envious of you, Watson.
Oh, indeed, why?
Because you've loved and been loved. I shall never know that, or sorrow.
One does tend to lead to the other.
Yes, how strange. To feel so deeply strange.
However, to each his own.
Indeed. Oh, by the way, I've heard from Hopkins. The securities are recovered, Nelligan released, and I believe Miss Carey may shortly become engaged to a certain Mr. Robert Harmsworth.
A happy ending, then.
Yes, well, life has them sometimes.
And sometimes not.
And sometimes not. Whatever one thinks of life, well, I find it infinitely preferable to the alternative. Don't you?
In Black Peter, Sherlock Holmes was played by Clive Medicine and Dr. Watson by Michael Williams, with Alex Norton as Patrick Cairns and Andrew Wincott as Inspector Hopkins. Nelligan was played by Matthew Morgan, Carey by Steve Hodson, Elizabeth by Cyril Jenkins, Molly by Kate Binchy, and Allardyce and Lancaster by Philip Anthony. The violinist was Leonard Friedman. Black Peter was dramatized for radio by David Ashton and directed by Patrick Rayner.